Get ready with me while I talk about what it was actually like growing up at Deep Creek Lake. So growing up, I definitely had a lot of friends who would say things like, I just can't wait to get out of here. I want to leave Garrett County. But for me, that was definitely never the case. I was always outside. Spent a lot of time whitewater rafting too. One of my best friends growing up her parents had a whitewater rafting company. So we would go to Friendsville and raft the Upper Yawk like all the time. Talking and doing makeup is so hard. We had 120 in my graduating class. We knew everyone. One thing people complain about Deep Creek Lake a lot is the grocery shopping options. There just aren't a ton of options. There's Shop and Save in Deep Creek. But other than that, there's Walmart. There's some places on the northern end. But what I've started doing is subscribing to Walmart Plus because they will deliver your groceries for free if you do the $99 a year subscription. So especially with a baby, that works out super well. And I love to cook. Grocery shopping is really important to me. Another really nice thing about growing up in this area is that there was basically no traffic all the time. It actually made me a really bad driver because we don't have many stoplights. I think we have 13 stoplights in the county. So I really didn't know the rules very well. So when I went to the University of Maryland near DC, it just was not good. But now that I have some worldly experience, and my husband's actually from Northern Virginia, he really appreciates not having the traffic. And my commute to the office is like less than 10 minutes. It's awesome. Even in peak tourist season, middle of July, it still takes me less than 10 minutes to get to work. Traffic for being a reason for being late is just like not an option unless they're doing construction. My bus ride was pretty long. It's probably 45 minutes to an hour one way, but I never really minded it too much. I got to use that time to listen to music and read books. Speaking of makeup, there was basically nowhere to get like makeup done for homecoming, so we basically always just worked on each other's, and that was fine. In high school, I was really involved in a lot of the different clubs. What happened? We have a world champion robotics team. They weren't world champions when I was on it, but they are now. I was super involved in the marching band. I was definitely a huge band nerd, huge. Student government, took some cool trips, jazz band, that was the best. Went to every high school home football game. There's a huge rivalry between Northern and Southern high school. I don't know if you noticed, but it's kind of a big deal. So I was on the northern end. So yeah, I loved living here as a kid, and I still feel really lucky to live here as an adult. And I only just started putting stick blush on last week, so I haven't quite figured this out, but everybody does it now, so we're gonna try to dab it in.